Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for coming to my channel once again. It's the chess puzzler for you. We covered a puzzle theme on single rook sacrifice on h8 in the last video. If you did not have a chance to watch that video, here is the link. You can also find the link of that video in the description. And today we are going to cover a similar theme where you are going to be so aggressive that you are going to sacrifice both your rooks on h8. Let's have a look at the example. All right. There are a few things that you need to keep an eye out for. The first one is that the H file should be open or should be easily openable. As we can see in this example, this entire H file is dominated by the white rooks, with the queen also being easily able to cover the distance towards the H file. The next thing is the rooks and the queen of the attacking side should be easily arrangeable on the H file. Once again, we see both the rooks are here. The queen can easily come to h6, and it's going to be a solid defense, solid attack that has no matchable defense. However, it does get a little tricky whenever the opponent bishop is fianchettoed. It's fianchetto, whatever you want to call it. We can see the bishop being on g7 that guards the h8 square, which makes it slightly difficult for white to attack on the h file. But we will find a way around it. Okay, let's see how this example goes. We will start with a forced sacrifice on h8. The bishop will have to take. The king cannot take because we have our rook on h1, which is protecting the h8 square. So king cannot step in there voluntarily, legally at least. This will be followed by another rook sacrifice on h8. This time the king will have to take, followed by queen h6. The king will move to g8. We will capture on f6. Now we can see the mating net forming. The g7 square is going to be the spot where the king will surrender, followed by some random move by black, like rook b3 and queen g7 checkmate. I hope this puzzle theme was interesting. I am going to share two puzzles with you. You can pause the video for as long as you'd like. Think about all the different variations in these situations and come back whenever you're ready. Please don't forget you are here to improve your chess, and the only way you can do it is by actually trying to solve the puzzles without looking at the solutions. Here's the first puzzle. It's white to move. Please take your time and come back whenever you're ready. Although this puzzle looks quite straightforward after having looked at the example just a few seconds ago, there are a lot of variations in this structure. I hope you were able to go through all of them or at least most of them. Let's start with the first one. Rook h8 check. Bishop takes on h8. We sacrifice the second rook on h8, followed by king g7. If the king moves to g7, we play rook h7 check. King takes on h7. Queen moves to h2 check. King g7. And slowly we are going to suffocate the king in the corner. King g8. Bishop f6. Now we can see queen h8 is a checkmate. So black is going to try desperately to delay that checkmate, but it cannot prevent it. There you go. G7 or h8, both are checkmate moves. Now let's have a look at some variations. After moving our second rook to h8, let's say black takes on h8, then bishop f6 check, king moves to g8, and now the checkmate is unstoppable. Queen h2, black will play something like d5 because there is simply no stopping queen h8 checkmate. Let's look at one more variation. After the second rook tries to sacrifice itself on h7, The best move for black here is to play king f8. In this case, white is still far, far, far better than black, and it's nearly impossible for black to win from the situation, but the win just gets delayed for white. Black will keep losing material to make its king feel safe, but that's just temporary. It will go on for about 15 to 20 more moves, and then it's game over. We have one more variation left. After we play queen h2, in the main variation we saw the king moves to g7. However, if the king goes to g8, we can still use the same logic. Bishop comes to f6. Now black will try to delay the checkmate by giving us check, sacrificing its material, but it cannot stop queen h8 checkmate. Let's look at the second puzzle of the day. Once again, it's white to move. Please think carefully about the possible variations that can arise from this structure and come back whenever you're ready for the solution. Okay, let's start with the rook sacrifices. Bishop takes, rook takes again, king takes, because now that's the best move for king. Queen h2, queen tries to defend, but it's futile. King goes to g8, king h7, f8, f7, checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think that my videos are helping you, then please like and subscribe my channel and also share comments so that I can improve my videos for you. With that, it's the Chess Puzzler signing out. I'll be back with a new video very soon.